to our second week of live Pilates classes. Hope you're all feeling fit and well. Please make sure you are if you're going to do this class, and if you've never done Pilates before or you've got any problems or injuries, just make sure that you speak to a health professional before you start. Obviously I can't see what you're doing, so you're doing these classes at your own risk. But I do give you lots of modifications, alternatives, so please listen to those alternatives and just do the best you can do with the body that you've got today. So we're going to start with a standing warm-up. We're going to work a little bit on our flexibility and mobility, and then we're going to take it down to the mat. So make sure you've got a mat and a safe space to work. And then you will probably need a yoga block or a rolled up towel, or maybe both. Maybe to support your head or your hip when we go down to the floor. So get yourself organised, get yourself comfortable. I'll put some music on. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is find a good alignment through the body. So we're going to begin with the feet together, then take the heels out and bring the toes to face forwards. So I want you to just feel the mat through your feet and just spread your toes out and just try and get the weight through the centre of the foot. And then from there, we're going to find our neutral. Now we're all going to be different here. So I want you to bring your pubic bone towards your navel and then tilt in the opposite direction. So you're moving, I'll show you from the side, through your range of movement. So they're the two extremes of your movement. I want you to come straight through the middle, dropping the tail down. And we're looking for that soft S-shaped spine. That's perfect. And then you're going to think about lengthening through that spine and rolling the shoulders into place. So think for a few seconds about your breathing patterns. I don't want you to become obsessed with your breathing, but try and slow it down and try and use the rib cage, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Really filling the lungs with air as you breathe. And find a pattern that you're comfortable with. Then on your next breath, I want you to breathe out and draw your abdominals in. So you're thinking of that internal corset. We then contract into that internal corset, and that gives our trunk that stability. So we're going to begin with a little bit of mobility into the neck. I'm taking the ear down towards the shoulder, and then I'm going to roll the chin down to the chest and bring it back. I'm adding in here 2 shoulder rolls. I'm going to do that again. So turn the head to the side, bring it back to centre, do the same to the other side, and then roll the chin down towards the chest. And then as you come back to the centre, give me a couple of shoulder rolls. And this time, maybe you could go that little bit bigger. Do it again. Turn the head to the side, come back to centre, then the other side. Then rolling the chin down, release off through the back of the neck. And then add in our circles. Stay with the circles for me. And just try and work on increasing your range of movement. Then I'm going to go back in the other direction. So just listen to your body and just work within your own range. Okay, hold it here. Take the arm up, take it out, bring it back to centre, all the way down. And as we do this, we're not allowing the shoulders to creep up towards the ears. Both arms, if you will. Arms up, Open up through the chest, bring it back and all the way down. Let's go back to a single arm. Open up through the chest, working into the back of the shoulder, then the other side, then go with both. Take it up and open. Now knock the chin round the spine and start to bring in some really good mobility into the spine and also using the hip flexors and the glutes. And as you stand tall, try and breathe out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So we're really getting some good work into the spine here. Moving through the upper part of the back as well. Okay, once more. And then bring the arms down and just reach to the side. Back to the centre. Then do the same to the other side. Hold it. Rotate through the spine. Come back to centre. And then the other side. So let's just repeat that combination again. Take it down to the side. And then the other side. Then add rotation. Bracing the belly as you go. Let's do it one more time. This time, see if you can reach that little bit further. And then add your rotation. And then just come back to me and start to just brush the foot forwards and backwards. So the toes staying on the floor and you're just brushing forwards and backwards. Just opening up the hip flexors, working into the glutes. Hold it in the centre and just give me a foot circle. 2 more. 1 more to go. Change sides. Whenever you're ready, get your balance is always a good idea. So just bringing the leg, brushing that foot, forwards and backwards. Last one. And then hold it. And give me those foot circles. Tracing that circle on the mat. 1 more time. Bring it to here. Okay, let's have those knees relaxed. Tuck the chin, start to roll. Now remember, if you've got back conditions, you stay here and you rebuild back up. You don't come to the floor with me. Inhale at the bottom and exhale. Rebuild all the way up through the spine and roll the shoulders out. Let's repeat that. So we knock the chin and we roll down. Now please, you must bend your knees as much as you need to. You shouldn't feel any discomfort in your lower back here. If you do, this exercise is not for you and you should be doing the one with the hands on the knees. We're going to do that 1 more time. So I'm tucking the chin, I'm drawing the belly in and I'm rolling towards the mat. Pause for a second, feel that stretch, and then rebuild all the way back up and allow the shoulders to melt away. Okay, we're ready to take this down to the mat. So I'm going to sit to begin with in the middle of the mat facing you. I'm going to work, and I'm not going to be here for too long, so don't worry, in a cross-legged position. Now I appreciate that isn't for everybody, so if it bothers your knees or your hips, I suggest you go to a diamond position, or even get a block under your tail and just sit like that. Okay, you've got to be comfortable with what you do, so find that position for you. Then try and think about your posture, so we're not slouching here. So really lengthen through the crown of the head. We're going to bring the elbows in and turn the palms upwards, as if you're holding a little plate weight in each hand. And then I just want you to move. We call this the dumb waiter. A bit derogatory to waiters, how are they? But that's what we call it. This exercise works into the rotator cuff, which is at the back of your shoulder. Now, if you come to my classes, you will have heard me talk about rotator cuff. Very important for stability of the shoulder and also aids with mobility. So we really need to make sure that we're strong in rotator cuff. So you imagine here, you've got a rolled up newspaper under each arm and you just rotate out and then back in. So we're feeling this back of the shoulder. Okay, let's have a couple more like that. So we exhale and we inhale. One more time. Exhale, hold your position, give me some little squeezes. So just tiny little presses here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to bring it back to here. Roll back the shoulders. Then bring the arms around and just round C-shape the spine. Then I'm going to sit tall, take the arms up towards the ceiling. Now as you bring them down, picture your shoulders sliding into your back pockets. So we round the spine, scooping the belly out, sit tall, take the arms up to the ceiling, and now think like 2 ice lollies, melting them down into your back pockets. Do that again for me. Scoop out the belly, come back up. So we're really thinking about good shoulder stability here. Slide the arms down. Let's do that one more time. Take the arms up and bring the arms down. Now you can stay where you are. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. So again, keep thinking about that shoulder stability. Arms are down. I'm going to C-shape the spine and I'm going to stay here. Abdominals are braced. Now without hunching, you're going to start to scissor the arms. So use your shoulder stability to keep the shoulders from creeping up towards the ears. And you're just scissoring through, holding on to those abdominals. If this gets a bit too much for your back, feel free to just come up and fold forward over towards your toes. Alright, bring the arms down and just come all the way back up. So that's our starting position. I'm going to do 2 different levels here. You do what you feel is right for you. So tuck the tail under, give me that C shape through the spine. Shoulders are down and depressed. And we start to scissor. I'm going to take one foot off the floor. Did you feel that little pull in your belly? Change and do the other leg, or come with me. And you've now got both feet off the floor. So you've got 2 feet down, single leg or double leg. Watch those shoulders. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, everybody. Come up, take a stretch down towards the toes. Alright. We're going to take it all the way down towards the mat. Every notch on the way down. So really work through. And then when you get down to the mat, you're just going to bring the feet in and place them flat on the floor. Spread the shoulders out, lengthen the tail away, and let's have that kiss with the lower back into the mat. Not forced down, just a nice kiss through. I'm not going to support my head on this. Please feel free to support yours if you need to, or keep your head down. I'm going to move into what we call a half curl. And it's called a half curl because I'm only coming halfway up. And then I go down. So I'm pulling the shoulders away from the ears, reaching, and I'm looking at my belly and checking it's not bulging up. And then going back down. So tuck the chin, glance at your belly, draw it in, and then all the way back down. So again, it can get a little bit tiring on the neck if you've got any weakness there. So one hand will do. Exhale, reach. And inhale. How's it going? I'm going to add a couple of things into this whenever you're ready. So I'm going to come up, hold it, and taking the arms over the head, bring it back, and again go down. So again, we're thinking shoulders stabilising here. Watch this rib cage doesn't start to flare up, and then all the way down. So you reach, keep the shoulders down, draw the belly in, pull the toggles down on your life jacket, keep the rib cage down. I'm going to take it to here, I'm going to add a leg slide. So we're trying to keep everything in place. I know there's a lot to think about here now. So we reach, contract, rib cage stays down, lumbar spine stays connected to the mat, and we extend the leg. So tuck in the chin, breathe out, bring it back to centre, and all the way down. Everybody, can you hold it here for me? And just give me some tiny pulses. So really connect into your core. What do you think? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling all the way down. Well done. Let's turn the head from side to side. We don't want any tension creeping in. And then we come back to here and we bring the legs up into tabletop. So let's think about our tabletop, knees in line, and the legs are not here or here. They're just straight out in front. Now promise me, you are not going to go off and run through this quickly. I want you to go slow, slow, slow. Alright? Think really slow. I'm going to lift the head, but I'm going to relax the head into the hands and support the neck. So all I want you to do is slowly peel one leg away. And then back. Did you do it before me? Come on, slow down. You promised me, remember? Slow down. That's all the legs are going to do for now. But I'm going to now start to add in a rotation, but don't go speeding up. So we're here. On the next one, I'm going to go and rotate. So I'm going to hold it back to centre. Hold it and back to centre. Pelvis is still. Looking at the elbow closest to the floor. Come on, slow down, don't go speeding off. And then back to centre. Rotate and back. I'll give you a chance to do this fast at the end, I promise. And then back, one more time. Hold it in the centre. Go on a single leg if you need to. I'm doing a double toe. Notice I'm not touching the floor. Not interested in touching the floor. What I am interested in is keeping my lower back safe by keeping it connected. If that means you need to go to a single leg, please do. And then back up. Just one more time. You ready? Breathe out, brace. Now from here, I'm going into a single leg stretch. Again, you can use like a bent leg scissor if that's better for you. Maybe this is a bit too low for you. Maybe you'd be better if you were up here. You have to make those adjustments. There is no exact with this. You have to listen to your body and do what feels right. Press away. Are we still holding on to these abdominals? Yeah, I did tell you, you don't have to work fast, you can feel it. You didn't believe me, did you? Right. Give me those double toe or single toe taps. And then you come back up. Okay, how are we doing? If you're getting tired, head goes down, hook your knees in, give yourself a break. Okay, one more time. Here we go. Alright, we go back here. I've gone a little bit faster, I'm still not speeding up. I'm extending now. Stay with the toe taps if you need to. I'm still keeping it slow and controlled. I'm still controlling the pelvis. I'm still keeping those elbows fairly wide. Okay. I did promise you, here's your chance, let's go. Speed it up. Oh wow, are we feeling those abs now? Give me 8 more, if you can. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hug your knees in, well done, well done. Just let the head roll from side to side, no tension creeping in. Alright, the feet are now going to go down to the floor. You may need to shuffle them a little bit further forward, or you may struggle quite a lot to come up. I'm going to take the arms overhead. Inhale. And then I'm going to exhale and peel the spine away. And when I get to the top, did you put your hand in? Did you need to? Okay, no problem. When I get to here, I'm going to go into Cossack position. I'm going to rotate to one side, come back to the centre, rotate to the other side, come back to centre, extend the arms away. And then I'm going to go back down. Now if you struggle with the full roll up, maybe you could just go to here, then come back up and then do your spinal rotation. Okay, so that's not a problem. On this one, I'm going to extend the arms and legs. But look, my legs are not together on this, so I've got a bit of a gap. And then I'm going to come up. And when I get to the top, spine long, spinal rotation. Shoulders down, remember, good shoulder stability. Arms out, and all the way down, okay? Or halfway, that's what you're doing. Inhale at the bottom, exhale. Chin nodded, peel every bit of the spine away. So we're either going to go to here, or maybe, if we've got good shoulder stability, we can add a rotation. One thing to look out for here, you know when you rotate, just check you're not getting a shortening at the hip. Because if you are, that means your pelvis isn't quite as stable as it should be. So just check on that when you do your next one. Sit tall, arms out Rotate. No shortening into the hip socket, please. Back to centre. And then down. Impress me. So you're rolling through the spine, every notch of the spine. You're inhaling at the bottom, and then you're peeling upper, middle, lower part of the spine. And then when you get to the top, nice and long, good posture, and rotate. Coming back to the centre, and the other side. Come back, and bring the arms down. Just round the spine and take a stretch. So we're now all in this position. I'm going to keep the legs extended and take the hands behind. So when I take the hands behind, I'm not allowing this to happen, okay? You do not want to collapse into your chest. You want to keep the shoulders back and you want to keep the chest lifted. Obviously, the abdominals are contracted. We're going to point, flex and pull down. Point, flex and down. This exercise does require some upper body strength. So if you find that is not for you, you just stay here and keep your bottom on the floor. I'm going to lift my upper body and down. Point, flex and down. So now the triceps are in extension, the abdominals are pulled in, and we point, flex and down. Okay? Can we do 4 more? Was that a yes? 2 more. Great. Last one. And bring it down. Just release and roll the hands out. Give your shoulders a roll out. Alright, we're going to change position, going over onto one side. This is where you might need that block, or you may need a towel under your hip if you've got any hip conditions. So just get yourself organised there, and then I want you to extend the whole of your body. So have a quick look down and make sure your toes are visible, that is important. And then we're just going to take both feet off the ground. Okay? The bottom leg is just going to stay on the floor for now. So let's just make sure the hip is in alignment and the top shoulder is back and down. I just want you to lift the bottom leg and then take it down. The top leg is fixed in position. So you exhale and pick the bottom leg up off the floor. Alright, so we're thinking inner thigh here. Spine is long and lengthened. Squeeze it through. Exhale and inhale. 3 more to go. Okay, last one. Now pulse it. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Okay, try and stay long through the waist here if you can. Keeping this bottom leg in place, the top leg comes in, out, lift and down. Got it? Bend, extend, lift and down. lift and down. Inhale, exhale, lift and down. Now, even though the top leg wasn't doing anything active in that first phase, I bet you can feel it in your hip, because that leg was fixing you in position, or it was helping to fix you. There, so we're still feeling this in the top hip, even though it was the bottom leg that was active in that first phase. One more time. Now, just stay here for me, lift and lower. Keep lengthening through the body. Exhale, inhale. How's it going? Okay. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, wow, 3, 2, feeling this now, hold, are you still with me? Circle, yatch, 2, 3, come on, be brave, 4, stop, go back in the other direction, 1, 2, 3, and 4, bring it down, oh, felt that, okay, you deserve a rest, bring the hands here, bring the knees up in line, and then take your time, hips facing forward, open door. So in your own time, but try and work on that thoracic mobility. Keeping the hips facing forwards. Exhale. Only one more. And then come back. So from here, can you turn over onto your front, onto your head? So the first time on here, I'm going to keep the upper body down. I'm putting the head down so I'm not getting any pinching through the back of the neck. You can put your head on a block if you feel you need to. And then hip to hip connection, draw the belly away from the mat. So let's work on glute strength and lower back strength. So let's start with a single leg lift. Now straight away, I'm going to do a double and another double. So this is my pattern. I'm going to do a single, and 2 doubles. Got it? So working on the muscles into the lower back, strengthening the glutes, because we know how important it is to have good glute strength. Keep drawing the belly away from the mat. So, here's an option you may want to take. If you don't, just ignore me. I'm going to take the feet into a dining position. So soles of the feet together, and then I'm working here. So think like a frog. Soles of the feet together, and we lift. Can you really feel this at the top of your glutes? Oh yes. So strong. But you do need that flexibility at the hip. If you haven't got it, you're doing the first version. We're pulsing twice. So we've got 8. So if you're on a single leg, don't worry. We're going to do this twice. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the legs out. Whoa, that's great for strengthening the glutes. Hands come back. Come up onto all fours. Let's just take a stretch. Draw the belly button in. Release it. Obviously watching your knees, be careful, and sit back into your heels. So just take that stretch, just feel that release all across here. Breathing into the sides and into the back of the rib cage. Okay, whenever you're ready, sort yourself out and let's go to the other side. So turn around, extend, make sure you can see your toes. Then inhale, exhale, bring the feet off and we're in balanced position. So now keep the top leg in that position, in line with the hip. Drop the bottom leg to the start position and we lift and down. So squeezing the bottom leg towards the top leg. So thinking about the inner thigh. So inner thigh muscles are important. Squeeze and release. Can you feel this working here as well? Oh yes, really working here. Into the side of the waist, down here into the muscles supporting the side of the spine. So we exhale and inhale. Do that again. Team, can you hold this and pulse? Squeeze. Come on. Kissing the top leg with the bottom leg. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it in place. Inner thigh engaged. Top leg turn. In, out, lift, and low. Careful you're not hunching through your shoulders as you go. Inhale, exhale, lift and lower. Have you got one side better than the other? Yeah, most people do. Most people do. Try and think about keeping a little gap underneath the waist. So you've truly lengthened through the spine. Okay, we've got a couple more of these. And again. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Oh, feeling that in the hip. Yeah. Have a rest if you need to, don't torture yourself. This is really strong into the hips. And into the core, definitely working here. Free to go, everybody. Come on, we're nearly there. We can do this. Pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can we do those circles? Point the toe, trace that circle around. Wow, this is strong work. Back in the other direction. 2, 3, and 4. Bring it down. Well done if you managed all those. Bring your feet to the front of the mat. Okay, in your own time, just go with that open door. What time is it? And then back. Got 2 more of these. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Turn over. Hands here. Shoulders down and relaxed. Abdominals in. Into back extension. If you're not comfortable with back extension, then you stay with the leg lifts. You know that we did a few minutes ago. If you're going to do back extension, can you really watch out for this again? Shoulder stability comes in so much. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Give me one or two more of those. Okay, let's make this the last one. And then bring it down. Hands back. Here. Or here. Sit back, take a stretch. Well done, team. So bring the feet through. So I'm going to start with a modified version of the teaser. We're going to do a single leg teaser, and we're going to do 5 on one leg and 5 on the other. So, the easiest way to do this is to have one leg bent and not lift this leg at all. It is a modified version, I'll give you that, but if that's what does it for you, then that's fine by me. So I'm going to take the arms up and imagine you're just rolling a ball down the back of your head, dropping the shoulders, yeah. Then draw the arms up and roll down to the floor. When you get there, circle the arms. Now, if you're modifying, this leg stays where it is. If you're coming with me, you're going to lift that leg up as if you've got magnets on your fingers and toes. Then you're going to roll that ball down the back of your head, bring it back up. Now, don't be in a rush with your leg. Take it down as you go down. So your upper body, circle the body, inhale, exhale. Now come on, lift, 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 lift. You've got to guide it so that the upper body and the lower body go down at the same time. And that is core. Arms up, down, lift, and all the way down. This is your last one. So if you've kept your leg down all the way through, that's fine. Still doing some good work. And down. Everybody, can we change legs over? Are you ready? Here we go. Brace it, reach. Roll the ball down, roll it back up, all the way down, circle. So just keep it going. Come on, you've got to really work your core. Down, lift. Come on, slowly, slowly, guide it through, guide it through. All the way up. How are we doing with this? Are we doing okay? Nearly there, team, come on. We're nearly at the end. We can just make it to the finish line. One more time. And down. Great, stay here for me. Bring the arms around, bring the feet nice and close to the body. Imprint the spine. Enjoy. Lift the hips, Weight across the shoulders, remember, never the neck. Now slowly work through the spine. Every notch of the spine on the way down. Repeat it. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, lift the hips up. Hold it. Every notch of the spine. We've got one more to go. Tilt the pelvis. Lift up. Stretch those hip flexors. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. From there, take one leg, cross it over the other one, pick it up, hug in. Oh, that's nice. Feel those hips stretching out. Hold it there. Couple more seconds. Change over. And then bring it in. Do we feel better? Oh, I hope you do. Got to keep the body moving. Okay, hold those knees in. Gentle rock. And then as soon as you're ready, bring yourself up. Take your time, coming up to stand up. So let's have that nice deep breath in. Just reach up to the ceiling and bring the arms down. Roll the shoulders. Do that for me one more time. Inhale. Take the arms up, reach up to the ceiling. Bring the arms all the way down and roll out your shoulders. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming on to the live stream with me. And if you like Pilates, then I'm here again on Thursday morning. I'll see you soon.